Once the button turns red, you can press it. Here's worth. They bought themselves a pub. They bought themselves a pub and they called that the Golden Eagle Hotel. That Golden Eagle Hotel was operating in Boulder, Kalgoorlie, all the way up until 2010. In 2010, there was an earthquake out there that damaged the pub. A couple of years later, the pub burnt down and had to be demolished. The pub no longer exists. The Golden Eagle, Western Australia's biggest nugget, no longer exists. And the Welcome Stranger, Australia, and the world's biggest gold nugget no longer exists. Folks, what we're going to do now, we're going to move inside. As we move inside, please ensure you have your wrist tickets on. And we're going to start off by standing around the big coin. The big coin, not the Bitcoin. There's no Bitcoins inside. It's the big coin. Up to the door, thanks, mate. Just gonna stand. Tickets, guys, tickets. Yeah, okay, thank you. Just gonna stand around the top here. Around the big one, thank you.
Hello. Yippee! You see how easy it is just to mount and move. Whoa, well done. I wonder which equipment they used to do that. Yeah, because this is quite a high point going down. So yeah, it is, and the slope is quite intense. There is no sun today, unlike yesterday. Yeah, where did the sun go? This is afternoon time. You would be putting yourself at risk coming in the morning.
Folks, you come back here a bit later on. I'm going to move you into the melt house now for the gold pouring demonstration. So please follow me. Everybody just please follow me. Remember, you come back out a bit later on.
No worries.
Welcome to our original melt house. So my name is Oliver. Today I'm going to show you how we did a gold for 135 years ago. But before I carry on, let me bring up some boring stuff first. Well, that would be our safety rules. So, for the first thing, well, photos and videos. I love to see my face on Facebook and TripAdvisor. But just one small favor. Could you please turn off your flashes and silence your phone? But I need all the focus I can get to the golden hole. And the second, well, the seats can collapse forward, which means if you lean forward to the seat in front of you to rest onto it, you may not have much support. And at some certain point, I will turn off the light. So with the natural glow of the furnace, you can have much better photo results. It works great in the dark. So please remain seated for the whole time during the show for your own safety. And last, it unlikely happened, but if you can hear any emergency sirens, so please follow the yellow line on the ground and go through the emergency exit. Turn left. Walk past the scales and coin press, you can find the expedition exit. Well, if in any cases that one is blocked, we have a secondary one over there, and that one will lead you through our coin department, the manufacturer line. But just don't any shiny swinging on your way out. Okay, now we're going to change the light and start with some introduction about my protection gear over there. So on top, I got a fire resistant uniform. And this fancy apron, you got a few extra layers of protection. First layer, aluminum coating. You can reflect the heat back into the furnace. And in the middle is Kevlar fireproof as well. So most company for making the bulletproof vest. And the last layer, merino wool, Egypt wool. It won't catch fire. I may smell like a smoky lamb chop, but I won't catch fire. Fire-resistant pants, regular steel cap shoes, and this is a leather spec. If any smelted liquid drip onto my shoes, it should have gone through. And thanks to the safety gear, I can feel less intense heat. Otherwise, just imagine, we used to have 15 furnaces in total from one end to the other end of the room. And if you look closer, you can see some exhaust holes along the wall. And every single one of the furnace burning in 1200 degrees Celsius, which means when 15 of the furnaces, the room temperature could easily reach 60 degrees Celsius. And things will get worse. So a few weeks ago, I have no idea why a gentleman brought in a thermal camera on the pool. But anyway, thanks to him, we finally know what's the temperature after the cold pour on the apron. It's gonna be over 80 degrees Celsius. Well, so now you know how hot I am. And besides, let's travel back time. 125 years ago, up to 1990. This is what we got for protection. Just a thin layer of leather apron. That's it. Not much protection. And this one not even really functional. So back in the old days, they didn't even have a pair of gloves. They only can use another apron wrapped on their hands. Just trying to get burned by that 80 degrees Celsius. So they are working in a really harsh condition. And thanks to the health and safety, I got a much better and much fancier protection gear for myself today. Now have a quick look on the time. The golden bar should be totally smelted. so I need to put it back. And where the rest of my ink? And since I fancy my eyebrows, so I got a face shield for protection. But unfortunately, you cannot hear about me when I'm wearing a face shield, and everything happens so quick. Gold is a really good conductor. It only takes 90 seconds to become totally solid after I turn on the burner. So time is ticking. Please get your cameras ready. Turn off your flash, silence your phones, and remain seated for the whole time. And especially, please turn your flashlight mode from auto to off. And besides, after the gold pour, I will flick the gold bar onto this tray and put it into the water tank to cool it down. I need a favor. I will count down in 5 when I do the gold click. Please, count up with me. I need all the inspiration I can get to do so. Well, okay, now get your cameras ready. After I do the final signature, I'm gonna go pour going. Okay, heavy lifting done. So now please, wish me luck. And hopefully see you on the other side of the fence, huh? Okay, heavy lifting done. Well, as you can see, the color is changing from bright orange to darker orange, which means it's totally solidified. Okay, now please, count up with me. 5,
4, 3, 2, 1.
freshly made gold bar. Still extremely hot, as you can see the flame. Let's go! Freshly made gold bar. Can you get it sizzling? Maybe one more time. Well, so that's why, even though if you have a 6 kilograms gold bar at home, you know, try it. But if you haven't got one, tell your mom to get one. Well, I guess I deserve to catch a breath, right? So warm. I literally feels like I'm the hottest man alive. Technically I am. Still can feel the warmth on the apron. But don't even feel sorry for me. However, who should we feel sorry for? Actually, the poor gold bar. Think about it. We got 6 tours a day, 7 days a week. week, most of the days in a year, which means this poor gold bar has to become solid and liquid thousands of times in a year. Which also means this poor gold bar should be the most dedicated and most hard-working employee in our Perth Mint. We should give the gold bar a trophy, right? Employee of the year. He never asked for sick leave. Impressive. Except one time. You may be wondering how a gold bar asked for sick leave. Something happened. This is the original crucible incident. Well, as you can see, the crucible is holding gold in the furnace over there. So it was made out of ceramic, or maybe you can say clay mold, reinforced by graphite. Very strong, very sturdy. It can last up to 1700 degrees Celsius. But even though that's strong and that's sturdy, things still will happen. So 4 years ago, my co-workers, he was doing a golf pour in front of the audience. So when he picked up a crucible, he noticed something dripping out of it. But luckily, no one get hurt. He responded really quickly. So he just sent the crucible straight back into the furnace, shut down the valve valves, evacuate all the audience just in case. But don't ask me if everyone got refunded or not. That was over my pay rate to answer the question. The personal opinion, if you were able to see a failure gold pour, it should be more valuable, right? One time in 30 years.
I guess now the gold bar should be cool enough to touch. But I believe there's only one way to find out, isn't it? Should I do it?
No.
Come on, there's a mystery for you. We don't even have a single one. Hesitate. Oh boy. I guess I will do it.
No.
Freshly made gold bar, roughly 6 kilograms, over $500,000 I'm holding in my hands. Well, so the reason why I mentioned it's around 6 kilograms seems to be kind of losing kind of bits of gold after every gold pour. Maybe sticking onto the mold, the crucible, here, there, anywhere, maybe even onto the towel, who knows? Which means that towel should be the most expensive towel in the world. I'm pretty sure that one hasn't been washed for the past 2 years. It may not smell really nice, but it's really valuable though. Also, where I'm pointing to, the retired crucible that are on the road. So we collect them all and then send them all back to the refinery, try to recover as many gold as possible. Fresh them out, fresh them all down. So we're doing a pretty good job. We got an update a few months ago from the refinery. They said they can claim back around 9 to 10 grams of gold out of every single crucible on average. And that was around $1,000. So that's why we send the crucible as $2,000. Sometimes I prefer to call the crucible our Perth Mint lottery. If we get more, if we get less, who knows. The specialized exchange banks, it try to capture most of the gold that evaporated. So we will clean up the flesh every now and then, every 3 to 6 months. So that's why, technically, if there is any of the gold travel all the way, land it onto your skin, is on my trait. Well, and I believe now we also come to the end of our tour. So thank you so much for attending my tour today. Just make sure before you leave the exhibition, put your hands on the 12 kilograms gold bar in your coat over there. And unfortunately, I'm not allowed to hand over this 6 kilograms to anyone. I know can run fast, but you cannot run far, right? So did George mention before about the gold bar that you can touch and lift? Did he? No? Okay, fine. So in the book over there, you can find a $1 billion gold bar that you can touch and lift. Well, not for too long, just a few seconds before I call security. So that's supposed to be the most expensive dumbbell you ever tried, because that is 12 kilograms. And around the corner, you can find a set of scales. Step onto it, but don't panic. It won't tell your weight. It only will tell your value on gold market. So if you were becoming more valuable, that's not your fault. There's a sky high gold market at the moment. I believe that's a perfect excuse. And walk past the scales, you find a green color coin press. I believe all of you should have a token from the reception. Put your token into the coin press. You will stamp your coin. You can bring back home as a souvenir coin. It's complimentary, but just not money at all. And right next to the station exit, where at the end of the hallway, you can find our customized medallion desk. So if you purchase a medallion from us, range from $39, you can engrave your name and some design onto the blank side of the medallion. It's roughly taking 10 minutes for the engraving, and which is more convenient. Well, you can either scan the QR code on your wristband, or you can find the physical feedback forms on top of the green color coin press. So once again, well, if you enjoy my tour, please mention my name with some good reviews on it. And if you have no idea about the good reviews, maybe you can say only Perth deserves the gold bar. Wow. So anyway, but if you don't like my tour, my name is Oscar. Thanks. So please explore people of our exhibition.
Thank you, man.
Okay, sure.
Oscar.
Yeah, Oscar.
Well done, well done. Yeah, I enjoyed the pool.
My pleasure, sir.
Yeah. Sorry. Want to take picture? Ah, okay. Thank you.
You might not be able to afford me. Melting it down. Very true, isn't it? Chop it down.
How many dollars is this?
I don't know. Super expensive, I guess.
I like this one. What about that one? What about that one? What?
Sure.
Why is that going well?
ちょっとしてるから。ちょっとしてる。ここで。
何が古いの？
そうなの？
古いの何？
金貨。いくらぐらい？100万円ぐらい。でも10万円ぐらいがするでしょ。
何売り切れたの？何あれば
声良かったね。全然面白くない。すごい重たいんだよ。でも金超重たいんだよ。すごい走ってみる。でも多分あれすごいよね。1個のやつ。そうだ、なくても多分だろうね。これ持ってる？これどうしよう。
Oh, sorry.
Watch the lights up, right? There you go. Once the button turns red, you can press it. Here's Will. Just running for research. And then you go until yeah, when the gold figure disappears, when it comes to 10, you can just straight in.